Hello, everyone, and ladies and gentlemen, all those who are watching. My name is Christopher Michael Hance, and our topic today is the impact of social media and technology on our mental health and emotional health. Okay, allow me to address a thought provoking question by quoting something that encapsulates the essence of this question. It goes, hands up if you find yourself worrying over not getting a prompt reply to your latest WhatsApp or text message. Or are you constantly checking your Facebook, Instagram, or Snapchat to see what your friends are up to and to see how many likes your new post has gotten or your pictures? I believe it is essential to capture the attention and establish a personal connection right from the start. And to achieve that, I would like to share some findings that directly relates to our topic of discussion, and it might relate to those who are watching this. S- let's dive into the heart of the matter. Our first point of exploration is the psychological and emotional effects of digital technology on children. There has been extensive research conducted by the National Library of Medicine, which has focused on the impact of smartphone usage on the neuroplasticity of children. We as people need to examine how excessive smartphone usage compromises a children's mental well-being, particularly their psychological development. I say this because as kids, they're still growing in society, and for them to have easy access to the whole internet, the world, and it's easy for them to be brainwashed. It's easy for them to change, to become isolated from the outside world. It's easy for them to be sucked into their phone. It's easy for a lot of things to go wrong because their brains are still developing. Transitioning to our second point, let's shine a light on the detrimental pattern of consuming negative information known as doom scrolling and its impact on mental health. In the article Escape the Doom Scrolling Black Hole and Prioritize Your Mental Health, valuable insights are provided regarding this behavior. We will be discussing how doom scrolling contributes to anxiety, depression, and feelings of helplessness. To reinforce the severity of this issue, let me share some statistics. Studies have indicated that 70% of participants expected to feel depressed, panicked, and helpless if they couldn't find their phone, while 94% reported feeling troubled without their phone. Now, let me ask you, is that concerning? Very so, because that means that we as society we can't live without our phones, which is very concerning, and it's not for the right reasons at all. Moreover, the average adult in the US spends approximately 3 hours and 43 minutes on their mobile phones each day. Now, I want you to think about that. 3 hours and 43 minutes each day. The For the average adult in the US. I know I do, and it's a habit I'm trying to break. It's not fun because just scrolling through your phone can become unhealthy because then you get distracted, you lose focus. It's not like you're retaining any helpful information. You're just doing it for the fun of it. You're just scrolling for entertainment purposes. But instead of using it for the right reasons, we're using it for the wrong reasons. And I know some of you out there are the same way. Now, let's talk about our third point, shall we? Let's address the negative effects of technology on mental health with a specific focus on the increased feelings of social isolation associated with extensive social media use. There has been research that has been studied, mentioned in medical news today, that clearly indicates that higher social media usage elevates the likelihood of experiencing social isolation. Now then, the point here is we tend to spend more time on social media than we do with friends and family. What? Because if you think about it, we go to take pictures. And then what do we do right away? We go to social media to post it. We're showing off what we're doing all the time, which then becomes isolation in the sense of you're rushing to share to the world instead of spending time with friends and family and just putting the phone down and ignoring it. Just put it on mute. But no, we tend to share it to the world right away by posting on Facebook, Instagram, even Snapchat or WhatsApp, or the fact that we will be that you can be with friends and you guys will all be on your phones just to share stuff instead of like socializing without it. And let's conclude this, shall we, by emphasizing the wealth of information we've just uncovered today, from the psychological and emotional effects on children to the harmful pattern of doom scrolling that I, for one, have a habit of doing. It's a habit I'm trying to break. And the negative impact of excessive social media use on social isolation. It's abundantly clear that technology wields a significant influence over our mental health because it because when we post stuff, we tend to like look at how many people look at our posts or watch our videos or like it or the comments, or we pay attention to that, to the people that are giving us a reaction, in which case we end up giving it a sense of care and importance when it really shouldn't matter. Allow me to circle back to the personal story shared at the beginning, reminding you of the relevance and importance of understanding the impact of technology on our mental well-being. It's crucial to be mindful of our technology usage and potential consequences it may have. Because again, if we doom scroll and we're just constantly scrolling on our phone, we're just not retaining any information. It's giving us a short attention span because we can't just stick to one. We're just doing it constantly. I know I'm not the only one. I know for sure there's other people out there who have these problems, or that they're allowing social media to make a bigger impact on their mental health, their emotional health. Because again, social media, you can bully people, you can make people happy, you can do a bunch of stuff, but it's not the same as it would be in person. We're giving social media more importance and we're giving technology a lot more importance than we should be. We're putting too much focus on that. I sincerely want to thank all of those who actually pay attention to this and watch this. And I hope that today's discussion and speech has shed much needed light on the complex relationship between technology and mental health. Let us strive to navigate the digital age with awareness